pick one. You just ordered the fucking food.
Excuse me?
Bro, you heard what I said, bro. You about to close, bro. I got time for your shit, bro.
What's up, Brigade? I'm actually coming to you from LA. I have a really special announcement at the end of this video. It doesn't have anything to do with my channel or anything like that. So just, if you want to see it, whatever. Otherwise, I'm coming to you, not live. I was going to say live, but I'm not live. I'm coming to you from my hotel room in LA. What I want to do today is I'm going to react to some TikToks, but this isn't just going to be like shocking TikToks, right? What I want to do is find TikToks where I feel like something can be learned or gained from watching them, with me giving input as my reaction rather than just being like, The first one is Popeye's employee goes off on customer for changing her order at the window.
What kind of customer service is this?
This is the number 2, right?
Yes.
I meant to say number 3. I don't want this. And yeah, can you change that to a number 3? Matter of fact, a number 7.
So a version of this will happen on the cook line from time to time, where we get the food completely fully made and the table doesn't get it and they don't pay for it and they leave. Whatever the problem is, whether it's an emergency or not, the thing is that if they don't receive the food and eat the food, there is no exchange of business. It's really unfortunate when it happens. There's plenty of starving and hungry people out there in the world, and this food right now, it was made and it's not going to be fresh for anybody else. So all of this food that's in this bag is going to go in the trash. But let's see how he reacts to this.
Oh, number 3. You pick one.
Okay, dude, you pick one. Look at his face, dude. Look at his face. He's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? You pick one? I can understand from a customer standpoint, something happens, you said the wrong thing or whatever you want to order. Part of good customer service is accommodating that. I was actually on her side, just in the sense that, like, I'm always going to be on the customer side, generally speaking. I want the guest to have the best experience possible. If you order something on accident, or you ordered a number 7 and then you read further and you realize that, you know, it was the wrong one, or maybe the numbers got switched around or whatever, to me, that's perfectly fine. But as soon as you return the food and you start telling the people that, like, well, just surprise me, if he decides to do a number 2 or a number 3 or whatever, she could then say, no, that's still not what I want. So this indecisiveness is a problem.
What you mean I pick one? You just ordered the fucking food.
Excuse me?
Bro, you heard what I said, bro. You about to close, bro. I got time for your shit, bro.
What kind of customer service is this?
Fuck you want, yes or no?
What kind of customer service is this? It is
I
bad
want a
customer
number.
service.
No,
I want a. This is what you paid for, so this is what you're gonna get.
This is what you paid for, this is what you're gonna get. Okay, the cook in me, the cook behind the line, us cooks, feel and think this way all the time. The way that this man is acting, we feel that in our bone. The business owner, manager, customer service side of us knows that you're not allowed to actually do it. What you really do is you're not allowed. Somebody comes in and they're super entitled by the rules of guest engagement in America. You're not allowed to just say, you're an entitled bitch, get the fuck out of here, right? You're not allowed to do that. You know, I mean, obviously if you're a business owner, you can do whatever you want. It's your business, right? And maybe that's going to be your model. But in this case, you might feel it really bad. I mean, that's what makes customer service jobs. Retail and cooks actually have a lot in common with that kind of stuff, because we deal with customers either directly, indirectly, or whatever. But you have to be able to control your temper. All he had to say was, you know, I can't pick one for you. You didn't want this food, so I want to make sure that we get you the right thing. What would you like? You know, if she doesn't want to be decisive, if she doesn't want to make a decision and she drives away frustrated, okay, that's fine. That's the end of it. That food is getting thrown away regardless, you know? So put the decision on her. Have her make the decision.
Here, I got your Fanta right there.
And I don't want Fanta. I want fruit punch, please.
You want fruit punch? Oh, I fucking will. You finna get what the fuck I made and what the fuck you paid for it.
Oh my God. What kind of customer service is this?
What kind of customer are you?
She is entitled, though.
Oh.
She is entitled.
I just want to, well, no, I want to just give my money back.
Your money back? Lady, fuck your money. Here, get it.
Fuck your money, dude.
Here you go. You have a nice day.
You have a nice day. You know, you don't have to pick a side. Neither one of them were right. This is not how, if you are customer facing, this is not how you talk to people, even when they're nasty to you. there's a lot of reasons for this. A lot of people disagree with me, but when you are customer facing, you have to be nice. You have to be friendly. You have to, okay, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, yes, sir, no, sir, you know, whatever they want with in general, you know, like obviously if they're going to start throwing shit at you through the window or they're going to get violent or aggressive or harassing, that's one thing. But if they're behaving like an entitled, sometimes you just got to eat it. But on her end, like I said, she's entitled. Neither one of them were really in the right for this. This one is called Chipotle closed before 10
more minutes.
If the United States mandated working a service...
So he was complaining. He walked in at 9:50. They close at 10. And they're saying they're already closed when there's still 10 more minutes left to order. Now this person, let's see what he says.
A service industry job for a year when you're 17 or 18 years old, that would move mountains for society. It is insane to watch someone who has never done that turn into a straight up fucking psychopath whenever they interact with like a cash.
Okay, so he may be talking about someone different, but that didn't sound like a psychopath to me.
Cashier or a waiter. There is no empathy. They've forgotten about the concept. They don't recognize this person as a human being. You're a grown adult walking up to a building. The lights are off. The doors are locked. And you're like, oh, you guys are open. You guys are open for 10 more minutes. Yeah, they're open for 10 more minutes. Yeah. And there's 4 people stuck there until you and your 5...
I will die on this hill. If the hours say 10 o'clock, you close at 10, right? 10 o'clock is something for the customers to know that that's when you stop taking orders. That's not when you get to go home. You don't get to shut the lights off early. It's really easy to have that mindset when you're a cook and your financial gain is not dependent on that one table that came in. If you are getting upset that customers are walking in before your hours of operation are come to an end, that is a problem. Because what it tells me is that you're trying to rush and get everything done. You're not paying attention to things that you can actually pre-close and things that you can do. And instead, you're trying to do everything. So as soon as 10 o'clock hits, bam, done. I'm out of here. That is not how working as a cook actually works. You can get some stuff done. At Chipotle, I'm not sure about all of the inner workings of the back of house there. I haven't spent any time in Chipotle, but I can tell you any cook line that I've ever worked in, there's a certain amount that you can do. You can do things like flipping the cold bar, which for those of you that are new to the industry or don't know much about the back of house, flipping means you take the old pans, you take the shit from the old pans, put them into new pans, put the new pans back in the cold bar, put the old pans through the dishwasher. And all of those pans should have dates on them so you know that at the end of their shelf life, they get thrown away. You don't refill. You don't take like new shit, put it on top of old shit. I could go on and on and on. The point is that there's certain things that you can do before close that even if you get a 4-top in, it won't matter because it'll be done. What you don't do is you don't use chemicals and grill brick the flat top, shut all the ovens off, shut all the fryers off, and then bitch because somebody came in. That's your fault, bro. That is your fault. This next one's actually by a creator I follow. I really like them. It's called Should I Go to Culinary School? It's by, the creator's name is Noodle, and he's a chef. So let's hear what he has to say. Awesome tats, by the way.
Should you go to culinary school? The question I get asked a lot pretty often is, should I go to culinary school, especially in my live streams?
I get that a lot too. I've had
just in
several
general,
videos
all my
on this
DMs about
subject.
that, and we're going to talk about that right now because I have
this is a long one,
red
so
onion that I have left over from
everything that is contained in that video. I'm not necessarily reacting to, just kind of the key moments that I feel like I should react to.
From making guac yesterday. I already paid for it. It's gonna go bad if I don't do this, so we're gonna pickle it up and we're gonna talk about this. Now, culinary school is not a necessary thing in this industry. While it does give you some good foundation, and it generally will, it does look good on a resume, but it's not required to go anywhere in this industry. It really isn't.
My thoughts and opinion on it, culinary school, he's absolutely right. Rachel Ray doesn't have a degree. Millionaire. Culinary school is a really awesome thing and you can gain a lot out of it and it can help you on your career path and with your resume. There are good things that you can get from it, but to me, having gone to culinary school, the reward that you get for the anywhere from 19 to $38,000, some more, whatever. The amount that you have in student debt for what you get and how long it takes to reach a position, because you're not going to get an executive chef job straight out of culinary school. Most people that graduate culinary school have their heads straight up their own ass, and they don't know how to do shit, right? They know mother sauces, but they don't know how to work a busy line. I'm going to repeat what I have always said, and that is get your practical experience on the cook line. All the chopping, pickling, cooking, sauteing, all of that. Get that on a cook line, on a good cook line. When you've learned everything you can, give it about 1 or 2 years, you've learned everything you can at that place, move on to the next place. And never settle for a lateral move. Always go up. Always go, next position you get, I have 2 years of experience. This is what I know. I want a lead position, and hold out for that position. I may have said something different in the past, but this is my new position. This is what I believe, think, and feel after lots of studying and learning and growing myself. If you go to school to learn to run a business. Go for business, whether that's restaurant hospitality management, which is what I did. I did restaurant hospitality management, or just learn how to make an LLC, build a business from the ground up. Just because you can cook, you might be a cooking genius, you might be a cooking god, but it doesn't mean that you know how to run a successful business. It doesn't mean that you know how to cost out a recipe. It doesn't mean that you know what your usable portion will be roughly off a case of green peppers after you cut them and core them and everything. So I accidentally deleted my outro. What I was going to say is, do you think this person was entitled, and how would you handle a customer like this? I personally don't think that she really had much of an attitude. I do say entitlement, but I don't think she went so far as to being nasty. Let me know what you think, but here is the announcement that I promised. So I said I had a special announcement that wasn't really related to the channel, and this is what it is. So we're in LA for a couple days, and we both play Grand Theft Auto 6 a lot. We're both big gaming people, and I am going to propose to her. I wanted to show you guys the ring. So she doesn't like diamonds, so I got this. This is a rose gold ring, and it's got an opal obviously in the center, along with the stones or whatever. I really like, it's got these like half moons. I really like, it's got like these half moons on it and stuff. But yeah, she's not a fan of diamonds, and she said if I get any stones, she wants them in a lab, and opal is her birthstone. So I got the opal, and I'm gonna give this to her on tomorrow. It'll be Thursday. But the reason why I said Grand Theft Auto 6 fan is because the game obviously is modeled after LA. And one of the places that we're going to be very close to tomorrow is the Santa Monica Pier. So what my goal is to get her up on the Ferris wheel and propose to her while we're on the Ferris wheel. And this has been such a struggle because she doesn't know that I even have the ring here in LA. And she doesn't know why I want to go to the pier. And she's also here on business. So the problem with that is that since she's here on business, it's not like a sightseeing adventure. So I'm hoping that everything goes according to plan. Unfortunately, if it falls through and we can't go, I'm gonna have to like just propose to her in LA and some randoms. I don't want to do that. So wish me luck. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, bye.